Kick back, grab some chocolate chip ice cream, and enjoy the watch time. Happy watching, everyone.
What was that, Barack? Oh, right, the game. I keep forgetting we're not actually in space.
Of course, you'd forget, Joe, but don't worry, I'll make this game great. Probably the greatest game ever played, believe me.
Donald, maybe try not to get ejected first this time.
Hey, so what's this game about again?
Oh, come on, Joe. Even a kindergartner knows how to play Among Us. You're supposed to be running a country, and you can't even run a game.
Let me explain, Joe. In Among Us, we're crew members on this spaceship, but Among Us are imposters trying to sabotage the mission. Our job is to complete tasks around the ship and figure out who the imposters are.
Okay, got it.
I wonder who the imposter could be.
Michelle, you scared the shit out of me.
Don't mind me, just doing my tasks.
Okay, Jill, you can do this. It's just a card swipe. How hard can it be? Oh, come on. Maybe I should have let Joe handle this. No, wait, he'd probably just lose the card.
I'm gonna find this imposter myself. No need for a coalition of the willing this time. Fuck the tasks. It's time for some good old-fashioned detective work. Let's see what we've got here. If I can handle a White House press conference, I can handle a few security cameras. All right, Melania, what are you hiding? Are you the imposter or just redecorating the spaceship?
Okay, let's try this again, slow and steady. Too slow? All right, let's speed it up a bit. There we go. Persistence pays off. Oh no, it's Joe. What if he's the imposter? We're all alone here. Just need to finish my tasks and stay out of trouble. I wonder how Michelle is doing in all this. Is she managing all right? She's probably handling this better than any of us. Always cool under pressure. I just love her. All right, let's see if I can steer this ship better than Congress. Okay, that was easy. Chart course navigation, huh? This should be easier than finding a bipartisan agreement. Done. Time to go. Joe, there you are again. You're not following me, are you?
Oh, Barack, it's you. I was just wandering around, trying to remember what my next task was.
I gotta avoid that maniac. Now, back to the real challenge. Surviving this game and finding those imposters. And of course, making sure Michelle's doing all right. Michelle, thank goodness. I was starting to think I was the only one left.
Hello there, Melania. I'm gonna win this game, just like the election. Trump's the name, winning's my game. What the? Melania, you? I did not see that coming. That bitch, I can't believe this. Melania, of all people, she's gonna fucking pay.
Well, that's one down. Sorry, Donald, but this is a game of survival. I need to be smart about this. One wrong move and they'll suspect me. But if I play my cards right, victory will be mine.
Okay, Jill, just refuel this and then on to the next task. Who knew running a spaceship could be so hands-on? Oh my, that's Donald. Who could have done this? I need to report this, but first, Melania, you scared me. There's been a terrible...
I can't shake this feeling. Something's not right. Where could she be? I'm calling a meeting. We need to figure out what's going on here. I knew it. Oh shit, Trump too. Well, he deserves it. I called this meeting because something's not right. Jill's missing and I can't find her anywhere.
Wait, what the heck? When was Michelle killed? Oh no, my beautiful wife.
This is terrible. We've lost Jill and Michelle and Donald too. Oh, my hubby. We must find out who's behind this.
I think it might be Bush. He's been very quiet this whole game, and I haven't seen much of him around.
Me? Quiet? I've just been doing my tasks, trying to figure this whole thing out.
Joe might have a point. George, you haven't been very visible. And in this game, that can be suspicious.
It's true. In a game like this, staying out of sight can mean you're up to something.
Whoa. Wait, there must be a misunderstanding.
Oh no, we got it wrong. Bush wasn't the imposter.
This is troubling. We've made a mistake, and the real imposter is still among us.
If it wasn't Bush, then who could it be? We're running out of people to suspect.
It's a difficult situation. We must stay vigilant and watch each other's movements closely.
Mel, stay close. I think Obama's the imposter.
Sorry, Joe.
What the fuck, Mel? You were the imposter all along. Damn girl, you got game.
You idiots, you were outsmarted by a woman. Melania is a cunning bitch, and you should all know by...
Come on, Donald, it's just a game.
Just a game, all right?
It's all about strategy and keeping a low profile. You all underestimated me, and that was your downfall. I won fair and square.
How about another round? I hope I will be the imposter this round because I will go easy on you guys. Very easy.
I have to hand it to you, Melania. You played a brilliant game. We were completely blindsided.
This time I wish I'm the imposter. I want a little revenge. It's time for Joe to show some tricks.
Ha! Joe, you as the imposter, that would be the day. If you're the imposter, we won't have anything to worry about. You'd probably forget you're the imposter halfway through the game.
Well, 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 looks like it's my turn to stir things up. Let's see if I can keep this a secret. Let's teach Trump a lesson. Time for a little surprise. That's right, you fat orange blub. Now maybe you are better off being a detective as a ghost. Just act natural, Joe. No one needs to know it was you. I can just imagine how steamed Donald must be right now, floating around as a ghost.
If I were an imposter, I'd go for the dark areas. That's where the sneaky stuff happens. Can't believe Biden and Obama turned on me last round.
Oh no, it's Jill. Wait, what if she's the imposter? Better keep my distance. Can't trust anyone in this game. Who knew Melania would be the imposter? That slut, she disgusts me.
I should have been the imposter this round. After what Melania pulled off last game, it's time for some payback. If I were the imposter, I'd show them a real strategy, but first I need to stay focused on my tasks. Oh no, who is this? Oh, it's Trump. This is not good. I need to report this.
You know, I'm starting to think Melania might be our imposter again. She did take out Trump last time. Maybe she's going for a repeat performance.
That makes sense. Melania was pretty sneaky last game. Could be she's up to her old tricks.
Really, gentlemen? Just because I was the imposter once doesn't mean I am every time. I've been completing tasks just like everyone else. If we start accusing based on past games, then anyone could be the imposter. We need real evidence, not just speculation.
You know, Melania might be onto something. Joe did seem unusually enthusiastic about being the imposter today.
That's true. Joe as the imposter would be like me trying to paint a masterpiece.
I knew it. It had to be Joe. Looks like I've won twice today. First as the imposter, now as the detective.
Well played, everyone. Joe, you had us fooled for a while there, and Melania, you've got a knack for this game.
Well, I guess I spent 90% of the game as a ghost. Seems like I'm better at haunting the spaceship than playing the game.
That's one way to make a spectral impact, Donald. Maybe next time you'll spend more time among the living.
Maybe next time you should try a bit harder to stay alive. It's not as fun without your colorful commentary.
Trump, the ghostly president. I think you found your calling, haunting the corridors of Among Us.
Oh, you wait. Next time I'll be the last one standing. You'll all see. The comeback will be huge.
Who's ready for some more Among Us?
I had my day planned, and you guys ruined it by inviting me.
We all know you have nothing better to do, Donald.
I could be riding my bike and eating ice cream.
Joe, you fell off a bike while stationary. Also, what flavored ice cream, vanilla, do you basically prefer?
Oh, my hot Michelle, I love cookies and creams.
Oh God, I said flavor.
I've been here this whole time. No, you haven't been chilling. Who's ready to play a few rounds of Sussy Imposter Among Us?
Why does Obama keep following me? Is he on to me? Maybe it's time for a little misdirection.
Melania seems a bit too calm. Is she just good at this game, or is there more to it? Better keep an eye on her, but I can't be too obvious.
Standing here, still as a wall, I'm practically invisible. Perfect for an imposter of my caliber.
I hope Joe hasn't gotten himself into trouble already. He's probably trying to turn the storage room into an ice cream parlor. Hey there, Michelle.
George, maybe he's got some insight on who the imposter could be.
Time to make a move. There's Jill, looking like she's lost in thought. Probably about Joe's latest antics.
Gotta do my duties as a... Oh, shit. Jill's dead, and I found Donald standing right next to her.
Be careful what you say, young man.
Folks, we have a situation. I just found Jill in the navigation room. She's been... Well, let's just say she's no longer with us.
No, my beautiful, beautiful wife, I'm gonna miss you. And hello to Michelle, I'm coming for you, baby.
Yo, that's Sis Biden.
This is getting serious. We need to figure out who's behind this. Any suspects?
How terrible. Who would do such a thing? We must find the imposter.
It's a real whodunit. Melania, where were you when this happened?
We need to focus and figure this out. It's what she would have wanted.
I'm as baffled as a squirrel in a hardware store.
Sorry, Barack, but I think you're the one taking us for a ride here.
What the fuck? I'm not the fucking imposter. Tell them, Mitchell, this is some bullshit. See, what did I tell them?
Oh, my beautiful Jill, I will find the imposter for you.
Well, this is a fine how do you do. Voted off by my own crew. If I had a space dollar for every time, I've been misunderstood.
Melania's really playing a stealth game here. Taking out Jill and then laying low. She's more cunning than a fox in a hen house. Speaking of the devil, here she is. What are you gonna do, Melania? Kill me too?
Did you say anything, Trump?
Gotta keep my eyes peeled for any funny business. And there's Joe, wandering like a cowboy without his horse. Better steer clear of that fella. In this game, you never know who's a friend or a maniac.
What's up, baby girl? Anything I can do to help?
Joe, back off, will you? She's my wife, not your diplomatic mission.
Oh no, Obama's dead.
That complicates things, since I'm the one who... Well, time to keep a poker face.
Bush, did you notice anything odd? Michelle and Barack, they seemed a bit on edge earlier. Do you think it could have led to, you know?
Well, Joe, it's hard to say. I've seen my share of squabbles back in Texas, but this is space. A whole different rodeo.
It's ridiculous. We were just debating over tasks. It's Melania who's been too quiet.
That's a bold accusation, Michelle. I've been doing my tasks just like everyone else. It's not my style to draw attention, but now that you mention it, you do seem rather quick to point fingers.
This is absurd. Melania, Joe, and Bush pointing fingers at me. It's almost too convenient how Melania brought us all here, stirring the pot.
Well, talk about an unexpected turn of events, but no hard feelings. Who says you can't make a difference from the other side?
Well, it's gotta be Michelle. She's clever. Too clever, maybe. And now with Barack out of the picture, things are getting as tangled as a tumbleweed in a windstorm.
That move with Obama was a stroke of genius. Pure art of the deal. No one suspected a thing. They're all too busy pointing fingers at each other. Now who's next on the list? Ah, there's Bush, all by his lonesome.
I wonder if Joe's figured out he can't actually eat the virtual ice cream here. It's strangely peaceful.
Oh shit, where was I going? Did I lose the map again?
It's gotta be Trump. I know it deep down. He's been too quiet, too Trump-like. Time to bring this to the crew. Folks, I'm telling you, it's Trump. He's been flying under the radar just like like a Trump would in a game of deception.
That's a bit of a stretch, George. Melania's been the quiet one. Too quiet. It's always the quiet ones you have to watch.
Michelle's right. Melania's been as sneaky as a fox in a hen house. We can't overlook that.
I've been doing tasks just like everyone else. Why would I be the imposter?
Accusations are easy to make, George, Michelle. But where's your evidence? Baseless claims won't find the imposter.
Trump, you're about as innocent as a cat at a mouse convention. We all know your game.
George, you couldn't find an imposter if they were wearing a sign saying, "I'm the imposter." Let's be real here. That was too close for comfort. George is a little too smart for his own good. Time to silence that big mouth of his.
It's gotta be Trump. My gut's been telling me since we started. And Bush's gut is like a compass in Texas.
Maybe if I stick close to George, he'll lead me to something useful, like a set of Legos or something. A good old-fashioned Lego.
What am I even doing here? This game, it's just circles of suspicion and wild accusations. I could be doing something constructive, something meaningful, instead of floating around in space playing detective.
Here's Michelle, all by herself. Perfect. No witnesses, no distractions. Sorry, Michelle, but this is how the game is played. One swift move and victory is mine.
What did I tell you? The art of deception, it's like running a country. You've got to be 2 steps ahead. Great game, Melania. We really showed them.
It's all about strategy and patience. We played our parts perfectly, Trump.
Well, I'll be. You two pulled the wool over our eyes. I haven't been this bamboozled since I tried to figure out my TV remote.
You got us good. I guess I was too focused on finding those Legos.
You know, I had a hunch about Melania. Something didn't quite add up. If only I'd followed that trail a bit further. All right, folks, let's saddle up for another round. This time I'm keeping both eyes open. And that includes my third eye.
I hope I'm the imposter this time. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, and no, they don't involve ice cream.
Just remember, if I'm quiet, it doesn't always mean I'm guilty. Or does it? That's for me to know and you to find out.
This game is on. No more Mrs. Nice Guy.
I'll just stay under the radar. Sometimes the quiet ones are the deadliest. Right, Melania?
Exactly, Jill. Silence can be a powerful strategy. Let's see who cracks under the pressure.
I'm just gonna try not to get lost this time, and maybe keep an eye on Trump while I'm at it.
Lap, 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 lap.
All right, Barack, just stick to the tasks. Keep your head down, do your part, and stay out of trouble. No need for heroics this time. If you're quiet and efficient, maybe they won't suspect you or vote you out into the cold abyss of space again.
I can't wait to get to that leftover sandwich. It's probably not presidential, but that's... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Guys, Michelle is the fucking imposter. Freaking hell. They can't hear me.
Haha, this is gonna be hella fun. Gotta make every second count.
Being an imposter last time was one thing, but now, as a crewmate, the tables have turned.
Why can't I be the goddamn imposter for once? It'd be nice to stir the pot a bit, have a little fun. Instead, here I am.
I gotta tell the group about this. Everyone, I found Jill. She's out of the game. We need to figure out who did this.
I walked in, and Michelle was right there next to Jill. You were the first one at the scene, Michelle.
That doesn't mean anything. I just found her, that's all. It could have been anyone. Melania, maybe you're trying to frame me. Or it could be Bush.
Now hold on, I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm no imposter. Michelle being there first does look suspicious.
It's tough to say, but being at the scene first does raise some questions, Michelle. We can't overlook any possibilities.
Listen, it wasn't me. You have to believe me. I stumbled upon Jill by chance. It's Melania who's been suspiciously quiet and sneaky.
Shut up, you crazy gorilla. You were the one found at the scene. It's obvious you're trying to shift the blame to cover your tracks.
What did you call me?
What did I tell you? See, she was the imposter. Enjoy the cold and dark, Michelle. It's quite the chilling experience. Maybe it'll give you time to think about being a better imposter. Well, that was quite a thrill. How about another round? Maybe this time Donald will be the one getting ejected into space. Let's see if you all can outsmart me again.
So, is it time to switch things up and play some Super Smash Bros? I've been practicing my Kirby skills.
Sleepy Joe, my friend, we're not brawling, we're sleuthing. Although, I wouldn't mind seeing you as Kirby.
Joe, I think you've been in the sun too long. We're playing Among Us, not jumping around with Mario and friends.
Biden, you're always a game behind.
Well, would you look at that? George be the imposter.
Last game was a disaster. I thought I had them fooled, but that bitch Melania saw right through me.
Floating in space with a smile on my face, doing my tasks in this curious place.
All right, Joe, it's no big deal. Just emptying some space trash. Nothing too complicated even for you. You've dealt with tougher situations before, and there we go. Task done. Nice work, Joe. Now let's mosey on over to the next task.
Oh, damn, how hard can it be? Just use the kill button. Oh, yeah, time for sweet revenge. No one is looking. Bye, Melania.
You coward, Obama. Why did Barack choose to eliminate me first? Was it simply strategy, or was there more to it?
Of all the tasks they could have given me, they stick me with the trash. Littering in space, really? Ah, this is unbelievable. But hey, a task's a task, and I've got a job to do. Can't be president of the spaceship if you can't handle a little space garbage, right?
Damn, it's been a while since anyone called a meeting or found a body. This game's quieter than a library on a Sunday. The imposter is playing it real low-key. Ah, there's Joe. Could he be the one? Time to see what Joe's really up to.